In this video, we're going to be talking about how I repurpose content to generate up to $5,000 paydays using affiliate marketing. So essentially, what you're seeing here on the screen is essentially the process that I follow. I wanted to give you an example of how you could potentially do the same thing. And when you understand how it works, it's not complicated. So I started with this post here. This is kind of a hook, as you can see, one post to rule them all. And this kind of, explains the process that I follow to generate content, how I repurpose everything to get the results that I want. So it started, as you can see here, as a Facebook post, and I wrote this here. I did make some changes before this, but essentially you can write this down within a Facebook post. Now, as you can see here, this is the main idea of the post. I explain what I'm doing, that I'm repurposing the content to generate results. And this same post, I'm going to be using this and turn this into several pieces of content. So the main idea is that I take this content here, and then I can use this as an email that I send out to my email list. Now, if you need an email provider, there's many services out there. One that I use is, for example, Aweber. That's just one of those, but you can choose whatever you feel is best for you. Anyhow, the key idea is that I'm generating this Facebook post. I'm writing this down, and I'm essentially talking about my process. I'm documenting what I'm doing. And that is, I feel, one of the easiest ways to get started. So you discover something that works, and then you do that. While doing that, you document the process. And as you can see, this is exactly what I'm doing here. I'm documenting the process. This is what I do to get results. In this case, in this video, repurposing content efficiently across various platforms and maximizing impact. So after this post, it becomes an email, and this same post becomes a YouTube community post. Let me show you how that works. So I take this post here. I'm going to copy this post, and then I go to YouTube and I go to my channel. Now, this is just an example. You can use any of these different channels to get results, because the key here is the focus, right? Let me show you here under the community tab. I'm going to post this here like this. And then I'm going to use the same image that I used here. I'm going to go to this community post and I click on image, and then you can select, in this case, from my computer, I'm going to select this one here. And then what I do, I just click on post, and that's it. Very simple. And now it's now loading, and this is how this looks like, right? Simple stuff. And then here, if I go back to Facebook, I can post this right now. Usually I post this before I go to YouTube. It doesn't actually matter. It was just to show you an example of how I do things. But first of all, so this post turned into an email, then a YouTube community post, and now this same post turns into a video. And as you can see here, this is exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm explaining to you, I'm documenting the process so you can understand what I'm doing and how simple this could be. This is exactly what we are sharing with our students right now. And it's the same process that we're following to generate between 1K to 5K days in affiliate sales. Now, this can be applied essentially to any product that you want to promote. It can be your own product or someone else's product. The key here is to work smarter, not harder, while generating a lot of attention by using one piece of content. Now, here's a hack. If you want later on, you can use a virtual assistant to create this content for you, or you can give them the content and they can edit the video for you. Like, for example, this video that you're watching here is something that my editor created. Well, I say created because there's not much to it, but essentially they're cutting out the silences and stuff like that. So then what you can do is you can take this same content. Let's say you create a video from this. You don't have to do it this way. This is just an example. I'm giving you several examples of what you could do. Once you have a video created, then you can go to, for example, this software here, which is called CapCut, which is totally free. And out of a video, you can create short form content. And here you can see there's some spaces here. If you want, you can cut those out. For example, like this. This is just an example of what you could do. Like this. And then, if you want to turn this into short form content, piece of content, you can go here to, let's see here, ratio, and then you go to 9:16, and you can see it looks like this. And then you can make this bigger. And then it has this format. And then you can take this same piece of content and use this on different social media platforms. Of course, you probably want to extract the most important part and make it short, 30 seconds, maybe 45 seconds, maybe less if possible. And then you just export that. I get rid of this part here. And then you click export, and then you have a new piece of content that you can use. If you want to add some subtitles, you can click on text here, and then you can click on auto caption, and it's going to create or generate these captions for you automatically. So that's what you can do. Another software that I like to do or use is called CapCut. This has a price, of course, but it's well worth it because you can edit this like it was, like it's a Word document. And these dots that you see here, you can just get rid of those, even automatically if you want to. And that's exactly how this software works. So once you have this done, essentially you just use this and you can post this on different social media platforms, such as, let's say YouTube. And YouTube is going to recognize the short form content automatically. You can use this on Instagram, TikTok, even on Facebook. And right now, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to post this in front of you so you can see how it works. Simple stuff. You can forward this to other groups if you have. I like to do it just as it is. Just post this here. And what's going to happen here is that now I'm going to be able to use this post here on different places as well. So I'm going to take this post here, I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to go to a group that I have where I share cool stuff as well. You can join that if you want to. You can find that on Facebook. And then I post that here. I'm going to grab the same image that I used earlier. This one here. I'm going to click on post. And as you can see, it works seamlessly. Simple stuff. Now, one thing that I like to do is to have people engage with this. So I'm going to add a tag here, something like everyone. I usually just do this for my Facebook group, like this. And as you can see here, it doesn't look so good. So I'm going to hopefully change this. And hopefully I'm going to be able to do that. So I'm going to do it like this, as you can see. Give it some space. Like this, so it looks better. And it's almost done. Like this. Hopefully it's going to look better. Let's see what happens. A little bit better, right? So this is exactly what I'm doing. Now, if we head over back to Facebook, to my main profile here, what I can do here, if I want to, I can go here to these three dots and I can pin this post, which is something that I'm going to do. So when people visit my profile, they're going to see this. Now, I'm logged in, so you might seeing some other posts here, but I have configured this so when people land inside my Facebook profile, they only see my post. And that's something that we share with our students as well, so they can understand, how to do things properly, how to set up things, for example, within Facebook, to get better results and don't distract their audience. So as you can see here, this is how this looks like. Now, another cool hack is that you can share this to your store. I'm not going to do this here because I like to do this on my phone. So, but you can do that here and it's going to appear at the top of your story. Like you see here, this is something that I've done, repurposed content. And here below, you can see the viewers. Now, the people that watches your stories, you can see who they are on your phone, usually not on desktop from what I've seen, but this is essentially the process. Now, if you would like to learn or discover, exactly what we are doing together with my buddy Jonas Lindgren and understand exactly how to generate the results that we are generating, that I'm sharing with you within this video, you want to go below this video and check this here. This is the exact, simple, proven system that has pulled in more than $1 million. You don't have to create products, websites, or do any calls. This is our system. It's not quite live yet. It will be real soon. This is working as a waiting list. However, you can join here, and once this goes live, you can decide if you want to work with us or not. Anyhow, thank you for watching this video, and I talk to you soon.